Hi, welcome back. I'm your voice coach, Roger Love, and in this lesson, I'm excited to teach you about honing the star quality in your voice. At this point, you might be thinking that power and influence are for a select group of super individuals who were maybe born with huge amounts of charisma or charm, but I'm here to tell you that is simply not the case. I've spent my lifetime working with voices and creating a system that can make anyone an amazing speaker, presenter, and influencer, regardless of their personality, charisma, or talents that they were born with. I can change your voice and dramatically improve your business life, personal life, and give you levels of self-confidence you never thought possible, all by simply changing the way you sound. In order to influence the people who are listening to you, you need to be able to just tap into your star quality in your voice. Most of us don't usually think about star quality when we're trying to get a better job or a girlfriend or win an argument, but I believe it's time that we did. The truth is, whether you like it or not, we live in a celebrity-centered culture, especially here in Hollywood. You can walk down the street or pick up magazines and see people basically worshiping celebrities, sometimes for good reasons, and sometimes for not so good reasons. Overall, as a culture though, we often treat celebrities as high above the normal folk. I consider myself lucky to have worked with so many stars and even played a role in helping many of them go from up and coming to A-list status. So people always ask me, what's it like to work with so many famous people? I usually tell them, it's like working exactly with normal people who happen to have maybe one or two things that's special about them. And finding that something special, that X factor, that star quality as I call it, that's what makes someone get noticed. It kickstarts their momentum and gets them on the path to celeb status. Now, I know not everyone wants to have their face on the cover of magazines or see flashing bulbs go off in their eyes when they're trying to eat at dinner or in public. And that's okay. You don't have to be a movie star to be a celebrity. There are celebs in every industry, every city, every neighborhood, and every corporation. Some are better known than others, but all have tapped into the thing that makes them special, their star quality. And let me tell you why you can't afford to wait another day to start finding and communicating your star quality. Think about what happens when an average person becomes a celebrity. For one, their salary or daily pay rate can explode. They could go from making $10,000 for a project to $10 million or more. Before, they might have had to beat down doors to get people to pay attention to them. Now, people know their names. They might spend more time turning down offers than actually working. And with such power and influence, celebrities can use their personal star quality to help others. They can bring attention to causes they care about and pressure leaders to do the right thing. Celebrities make their mark. Their contribution creates a legacy, and their persona becomes their legend. If you want to make a bigger impact, you can't afford to wait another day to start finding and communicating your star quality. And it all begins with your voice. Because when you study the people at the top, you'll find that they've created a vocal personality that makes them instantly recognizable and reinforces their personality and beliefs. These successful individuals have managed to create a voice that helps them achieve what they want and need out of life. I want to give you the same techniques that I've given those stars. I want to help you Become the star of your own life. I want people to think of you as a celebrity in your life, and not for the wrong reasons, not for the shallow ones, but instead because you protect and project an outward energy that gets people's attention, makes them excited to communicate with you and spend quality time with you, and they'll want to be more like you and learn from you. When that happens, your life will be so much more exciting, and you'll be that much closer to success, authenticity, and genuine happiness. The good news, in my experience, I've learned that star quality has very little to do with physical size, age, beauty, or even intelligence. It's actually a combination of unconscious and learned skills that give a person the ability to create charisma whenever and wherever they want or need to. Learn those skills and you can command the attention, loyalty, and enthusiasm of any size audience. In this program, I'd like to show you how to do all of that. I want people to get excited when you walk into the room and when they hear your voice on the phone. When you make that happen, you can reach out and grab the life you want and the life you deserve. Using the same techniques I've taught to the entertainment, media, and business celebrities I've worked with, I'll teach you how to focus your voice, your mind, and your body to create a star-like presence. If I can make you sound, look, and feel special, then sky's the limit. So what's the biggest factor standing in the way of you believing in your ability to shine? It's the fact that most people dislike the sound of their own voices. They haven't unlocked their absolute best sounds. They haven't found their star quality. Think about it. When was the last time that you listened to your outgoing message on your voicemail? If you haven't done so lately, I want you to pause this video right now and listen to it. Most of the time, when people do listen to their own voice on a recording, they're usually shocked or very dissatisfied with what they hear. What did you think? Did you like what you heard? Most importantly, do you sound like a star? You should know that star quality is a key component of unlocking the perfect voice, and it's not as hard to achieve as you might think. Now, you might also be thinking, I just want a bit of presentation help, Roger. I'm not a public speaker. I'm not trying to save the world or be a star. Actually, you are a public speaker, every single one of you. If you open your mouth and sound comes out and there's anyone listening, you're a speaker, and whoever hears you is your public. And while you might not be getting paid to speak right now, you definitely have an audience. When you're at work, your audience is your boss, the staff, colleagues, or customers. If you're a parent, your audience is your children. If you're in a relationship, your audience is your significant other. We're all public speakers. Unfortunately, most people are putting their listeners to sleep or unconsciously setting them up to disagree with or dislike what they're saying simply by the way they sound when they speak. It's important to understand that depending on your goals, the environment, and the role you play at that moment, whether that's mom, mentor, or motivator, your perfect voice will sound different. That makes sense because, as an example, professional boxers and therapists have very different goals for how they want someone to perceive them and react to them when they speak. The boxer is more likely to be interested in intimidating you or demonstrating their physical strength. The therapist is probably looking to make you feel safe, listened to, and willing to open up about your secrets and fears. When I work with famous actors, we spend a lot of time thinking about the character they're playing and how that character wants to communicate their motivations and personal details through their voice. The same practice applies to all of us. In the next video, I'm going to help you identify your voice type. But before you go to that lesson, I want you to remember that there's no difference between singing and speaking. It's all about sounds, the ones you should or shouldn't be making. And don't worry, I'll be here to explain all of the details to you as we journey through the entire program. For now, take a moment to write down 3 adjectives that you want people to associate with you. For example, loving, or innovative, or insightful. These will be guidelines we'll use when we talk about crafting the perfect voice for you. You're welcome to share those adjectives with all of us, your caring vocal community, in the comments below. Once you've done that, head over to the next lesson. I'll see you there.